So guys, the Telegraph have reported earlier today that Andoni IRIOLA is on the shortlist for Manchester United as the next manager. Of course, we know that. I've also heard during the week that Chelsea as well have IRIOLA on the shortlist. Of course, we know that Chelsea sacked Rosemary and they currently have an interim manager. We also need a manager as well. Although during the week, I also heard that CARRICK looks like he's going to get the job. I've also heard that Jim Ratcliffe isn't really sure of CARRICK because he'd rather go for like an Enrique type manager because he has the charisma. Or this guy that is the head coach of Germany, his name skips my head right now. But for me, I just kind of like feel like Enrique is not going to come leave PSG. PSG will probably win the league, probably get to a Champions League final. I mean, they're in the semi-final. So why would Enrique leave what is working for him to come to Man U that is broken? I just don't get it. So why are you trying to go for Enrique? Even though we said we're going to slap the money on the table, we all know that Enrique is not going to leave what is working. I wouldn't leave what is working for me to come to Man U. Seeing the way this club is run, seeing the number of managers we chew and spit out. Hell no, stay where you are. For this IRIOLA guy, how do I feel about it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it actually. For me, I feel like this summer, what is important for us is not even the manager. What is important for us this summer is the players that we bring in. The caliber of players that we bring in this summer is what is important. We're going to be losing Casemiro, which is a very important, big game player. A big player for us in that team and the dressing room. So it's all good and fine bringing in IRIOLA if it's IRIOLA that you guys want. But then again, we also need players because we've also said time and time again that this team is not fit for purpose. Especially now it's confirmed that we're going to be playing Champions League football next season. Hopefully, we're not going to be out of the FA Cup and Carabao Cup in the first round. So we're going to have a lot of games to play. Or that is the dream anyway. So we need players. We need to build this squad. Because if we fail to build this squad yet again, this summer is the most important summer for us. Because last summer we started our attack. And we are the team that has scored the most goals this season, which is good. At least we can see that our summer transfer is paying off. Now we need to go and do something about the midfield. We need a complete midfield 360. We need to bring in good players. We need to bring in high quality players. I don't want to see another Ogate. We need to bring in players that can actually, when they step into the field, we see what they bring to the team. Not bench warmers. And then we'll be paying their salary. I don't need another Mason Mount. We'll be seeing him seasonally like Maggie. No matter the manager that we bring in, whether we want to stick with CARRICK or we want to bring in IRIOLA, if we do not build this squad to be competent enough to compete with the teams that we're looking to meet in the Champions League, we might as well just forget it because we're going to have the same issues that we've been having year in, year out, and we end up sacking managers. How do I feel about IRIOLA? I mean, I don't know. I don't want this to be another Thomas Frank case where he leaves a club where he has done so well. You can see that he's done so well. He's put in so much work. He's developing players. They play a certain Bournemouth play a very nice brand of football. They are very attacking. He plays a 4-2-3-1, I think, and a 4-3-3. So he kind of plays Michael Carrick's style of play with a diamond midfielder. So I can kind of see the idea with looking at IRIOLA. But for me, even with Carrick, like I've said, we need to bring in players. If not, we're going to be leaving these managers. We're going to be hanging them out to dry, no matter who we bring. If we do not build this squad to be competent enough, get rid of the players that needs to be gone. Players that are not competent enough for this squad, get rid of them, and then bring in competent and technical players. So we need to fix up. If not, no matter the manager we bring in, we're just going to be wasting our time because we'll be right where we started.